What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back into Disney's Hollywood Studios today for a little Toy Story and Star Wars construction update and anything else we happen to see inside the park. Let's go! And just like normal, we were able to get right through the entrance, and we're on our way to our first attraction. We're gonna go do Tower of Terror because our fast passes are at 3:40, and it is 3:35, so we gotta run. It's a beautiful day here at Hollywood Studios. It is a little bit hot though, as we're somewhere around 94 degrees with that heat index well over 100. So yeah, we're almost to Tower of Terror. We're gonna enjoy that ride. Remember folks, we had our first media event here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and we went inside the Theater of the Stars, and there's something else that we so happen to possibly have missed.
Jesus.
We keep missing Beauty and the Beast. But yeah, in our last video we showed Pixar Live. Go check that out. For those of you wondering, standby is only 50 minutes, which is not bad considering this is July 4th week. Woo! And right on in we go. This is why I love Fast Pass. Woo! That's not a good sign.
That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you. Discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest part of imagination, in the Tower of Terror. A warm welcome back to those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
So we just did Tower of Terror, and that was a ton of drops. That was probably one of the most random sequences. Yeah. Had a ton of drops though.
I think that was one of the longer sequences, so that was bueno.
And you don't like drop towers.
I mean, that one's all right. You know, you can't see where you're, going down, but I like it. It's all right.
But now we're on our way to that rock and roller coaster. Well, that's definitely something new. Right above One Man's Dream, we have a whole bunch of scaffolding and covering up, and I'm not sure if it's just for a refurb or something like that, but that's definitely different. They often change up the film here, and this time it is Cars 3, which is now already in theaters, but people can get a sneak peek inside here. Another view of all the scaffolding and covering right here on the side of One Man's Dream, and we now have concept art showing Toy Story and Slinky Dog Coaster. And then just down the way over here we have the Pixar sign, and look what we see right down that Midway. A whole bunch of steel, and that is for Star Wars. Just like Star Wars Land in California, we have the AT-ATs now inside the building for the show elements. Of course, we have cranes all over the place. I count no less than 5 all over the area. We have 2 here, 1 right here, and then 2 other ones right over there for Toy Story. Man, that is a big pile of dirt over there with a lot of equipment.
Come on, Dan, it's Tatooine over there. Come on.
I mean, they're already starting on Star Wars? You're telling me that's Tatooine over there?
Come on.
Plausible. Lauren, I hate to say it, but it appears security has been stepped up for Toy Story and Star Wars. They brought in the Green Army Man. Uh-oh. He's watching guard over these walls. Don't be dumb and try to climb over because he's gonna get you. Right over here, also by the construction of Toy Story and Star Wars, we have a photo opportunity with Cruz Ramirez from Cars 3, and you can take a photo with the Piston Cup also. Toy Story Midway Mania. 50 minutes for standby, which is not horrible, about the same wait time as Tower of Terror. Every time I come around the corner from the Sci-Fi Dine-In, I get this view towards Star Tours, and it's crazy just how open it is. There used to be Streets America and all the facades here, but not anymore. And it also appears we do have a little bit of scaffolding on the side of the Sci-Fi Dine-In. And now a view from Pizza Rizzo's. Check out all this construction for Star Wars. So we have a lot of the concrete in place. We had rebar and structure before, and now all that concrete has been poured. So very exciting. We have a lot of progress over here and a pretty decent view back over towards Star Wars once this finally opens. Something also to point out is right over here for the facades that were kept for Streets of America. Well, they are receiving a little TLC, a little bit of paint right now. Looks much nicer. And way off in the distance, we can see Slinky Dog Coaster for Toy Story. Something interesting about these footings, as they are probably 20 to 25 feet in the air. Right here at the exit for Muppets 3D, we can get another view of Star Wars construction. We can see inside that building, right there, are the AT-ATs. and they look just like the ones from California. And the building extends further down that way. But yeah, a lot of progress since our last update for Star Wars and Toy Story. Lots of steel work to weld. Our final attraction of the day, because it is way too hot to stay here, we are going to do Star Tours. Let's go! And this is kind of weird because every time I come in here, the standby line is usually full, and now there's nobody here. Hopefully we don't miss our flight. I really don't want to miss any flights. But it looks like we may have some technical issues along the way. We'll see.
Oh, thank the Mako.
Better call Mako. And again, this is really kind of weird. No standby whatsoever. And we use our Fast Pass too, but we're walking right up. .3D glasses. Check.
All passengers, please prepare for immediate boarding.
And our chariot has arrived. And our best view of all of the construction for Star Wars is right here from the exit of Star Tours. And check out all of those rebar footings. Steel work in the back for the main building with the AT-ATs. Again, iron workers are up at the top attaching more steel. More rebar footings off to the side over there. And then of course we have Streets of America with the new paint on those facades. Looking excellent for Star Wars. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in the coming months. Well guys, that is going to do it for another Disney's Hollywood Studios construction update for Toy Story and Star Wars. And I gotta say, Star Wars has really progressed in the last month or so since we've been here. And Toy Story, Slinky Dog Coaster, is now in the air, which is very exciting stuff. Of course, we did a couple rides. We did Star Tours, we did, of course, Tower of Terror, and Lauren joined us, and very soon we're gonna have another media event coming up very soon. Yes, so another Disney media event. But that's gonna do it for us today, guys. If you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I will see you out on the Midway.